This is Mr. Tinley Penjor, a UNDP engineer based in Aruba for the supervision of the Maria Convent historic building of the renovation of which is taking place currently. From here I'm going to show a little bit. You can see some views of the Maria Convent. I'm going to show from here. So the view you are seeing now is taken from the site office. You can see this building. Currently some portion of the roofing work is finished, and you can see the scaffolding. All these walls need to be cleaned and then replastered wherever is necessary, and then it has to be painted. You can also see the windows. All these windows are all damaged, and most of these windows need to be taken out and replaced or repaired. So you can see all these windows which needs to be all repaired and painted. If you go the other side, you can see here the roofs and the roof structures were all taken out. The roof structures are all new. We have fixed new roof structures, and the new roof sheets will be placed on these blocks, and also the one behind. The one behind is a chapel actually, which will be now the auditorium. The repair works for that building, that structure is going on. So, and that also will have a new roof altogether. So I'll just go into the room, different rooms, and I will show the rooms one by one. And then this is not the main entrance actually, but now for the purpose of renovation we are using this as one of the main entry. And this, the first room you can see here, this one is going to be one classroom, one big classroom. The repairing works are still going on. All these walls have to be repaired because we can see a lot of cracks. So all these walls has to be stitched. Stitched with reinforcement bars so that they do not crack in the future. You can see that all these new roof structures are placed. And the main roof structure, which is in good condition, is not replaced, but this will be later painted, and the new roof will come over this. And this is the gallery. So now we are coming here, and here we have this is going to be a cafeteria for the building, and there is also a lot of works here. Some of the pillars, reinforced pillars, were all damaged. We had to replace with new pillars, and there are a lot of cracks which needs to be repaired, and also the roofing needs to be done. And then coming this side, you can see the courtyard in between. In the center, at the center we have a courtyard which will also be replaced with new tiles, and will have an entirely new look. Let me show something here. These buildings, when we see from inside, when we see from inside the courtyard, we will see these buildings like this. You can see the scaffoldings all in place because works are in full swing. Today is Saturday afternoon, so the workers are not working at the site. This would be the main entrance. It was closed before, but we have opened it to create a new entrance, because this is connected from here. It is connected right across the existing University of Aruba. So those walls we see, those walls will be demolished, and these two areas will be joined together once this building is fully renovated. You can see here the scaffoldings are all in place, because the whole building, there's so much to repair, so much cracks to be repaired, and also the walls has to be properly cleaned with air pressure, and then there's painting works. So these scaffoldings will remain until the painting works are completed. And here we have this is the one of the main part of this building. It used to be a chapel. You can see those arches. All these arches are all damaged, and the reinforcement bars were also got damaged. They are all rusted. So most of these reinforcement bars for the arches and the concretes has to be demolished. Like you see here, the whole this arch pillar has to be demolished and will have to be replaced with new, both concrete and reinforcement bars. Likewise, all the windows needs to be repaired and painted. And yeah, this is going to be used as an auditorium. So we can see this plywood, these windows now covered with plywood. So there are tinted and decorated piece of decorated windows which we will need to take out and send to Colombia for repair, because this repair of these windows are not done in Aruba, so they are going to be sent to Colombia for repair. So here also we have so much work, and now let me go to the other room. By the way, this is the ground floor. In the ground floor we have 3 big classrooms, 1 auditorium, 2 halls of library, 1 computer lab, and then there are 2 or 3 meeting rooms. This is another classroom, and the walls are all very badly damaged. There are a lot of cracks. So because we felt that from the safety point of view, we felt that it is necessary to strengthen the floor. That's why 2 new steel beams, if you can see up, 2 new steel beams, one that side and 1 here. And all these timber battens or timber beams will be taken out, and it will be placed perpendicular to those steel beams. This is another work. And then if you come here, we have in the ground floor we have this washroom. This is going to be unisex washroom, where we will have 9 separate toilet cubicles, including the one for wheelchair. This is going to be a study room. There used to be a wall between. We have demolished this wall, and when this wall was demolished, there were no support, so we had to extend the wooden beams. So these 2 wooden beams are extended to that wall. This is again another study room. Also needs full renovation, painting and everything. So here this is a storeroom, a small storeroom, and we have a library hall here. We have 2 library halls One is this one, and the one on that side. Oh, you can see this. So the tiles were all damaged, so we have taken out all the tiles, and new tiles will be laid on these floors. This is another classroom, a big classroom. We have done all the repairs. These walls were, you can see there, you can see all these walls were all cracked. We repaired all the cracks, you can see here also. So there were some openings which we have closed, and the repair of cracks for this room is completed, and now what is left is cleaning and replastering and painting. Let me take to the other side of the room. By the way, this ground floor, the total floor area for the ground floor is 998 square meter, which excludes the courtyard. This is going to be a meeting room, staff and student meeting room. Here also we have filled these openings with a new masonry block. So this is a hallway. This is a very old elevator which was not in use for long. So a new elevator will be installed here, but the new elevator will be installed by the university themselves, because it was not in the contract scope. So the University of Aruba agreed to finance the installation of this elevator by themselves. So if you see the wall, these are some kind of stones they have used for the constructions, because they are all loose and they were all coming out. So we had to take out all the loose materials we had to take out, and then this needs to be replastered and painted. You can see a staircase here. This staircase is to be removed all together, and the floor opening up, you can see, will be closed, and closed so that will get more space here. And also on the second floor, they can use this. Once it is closed, the space will be more, and it will be more comfortable to use. And here we have a small room which is to be used as a changing room for mothers and any women staff who would like to change their rooms. Here we have another staff student meeting room. So here also the walls, the cracked walls are all repaired. Small room here which will be used as a counseling room. Yeah, this room is used. This room is for counseling. This room will be used as a counseling room. We have another room, big room of course, which will be used as a computer lab. This is also very badly in a very bad condition. Those markings are for electrical lines. This will be used as a computer lab. And the gallery here, this gallery will be closed with a toughened glass, because on the other side it is school. So for privacy, all these openings will be closed with a toughened glass. These railings will remain like this. They will be cleaned properly and repainted. This is the main server room for this building. I mean the backbone for data and internet. All the controls will be done from here. So now let me go to the second floor. So let me take this steel staircase, which be in the second floor. Mostly it is for administration, and the staff coordinators, and all those will be in the second floor mostly. We have a big study room for students on the second floor, which I'm showing now. Here also there were so many cracks, and all the crack repair work is still ongoing. We have fixed all the reinforcement bars, which will be later covered with the proper grouting materials. And yeah, you can see here that these high ceilings, the ceilings will remain like this. We will have a ceiling, but ceiling along the roof slope. So the ceiling will be not down, but along the roof slope. And these truss structures will be seen. It will remain exposed, although it will be repainted. And flooring works, all the damage and all floorings were removed and replaced with new. And the electrical conduiting ducts are going on simultaneously. You can see here. And in here we will have two separate meeting rooms, which will be built with the partitions. And this is also room for the faculty, staff, coordinators. Yeah. So you have a big room here, which will be used by staff mostly. They will have rooms for the instructors, rooms for the coordinators, and there will be some meeting rooms here. And there's another room which is also for the staff. You can see here the crack repair work for this room is all complete, and the plastering works were also done. So currently we are doing the ceiling works. You can see up there's an layer of insulation above the ceiling, and the gypsum board ceiling, white gypsum board ceiling has been placed, which will be later painted. The truss structures will remain exposed like this, and they will be cleaned and painted. All these windows will have to be replaced with new, because they are all damaged. The glasses are broken, and the locking systems, all these fixtures were to be replaced. Almost 50% of the wooden floors were removed and replaced with new here. And so this is going to be used as an office for rector, university rector. And there will be a small meeting room along with rector's office. Yeah, so it is also, and then there will be a separate reception here. So all this flooring were to be removed, and new flooring beams were to be placed, and the new flooring is to be placed here. On the second floor, we have another washroom block, which will have some 9 separate toilet cubicles and wash basins. And it will also have a separate toilet for rector. So this is the second floor. The second floor has a floor area of some 790 square meter. So in total, the gross usable floor area is some 1,700 square meter. The total footprint of the building, including the courtyard, is also like 1,700 meter square. So we are now in the 6th month of contract,